I'm Eloise and this is my channel, and Happy New Year everyone. I know I'm a little bit late, I'm 6 days in, but I'm here and I'm making a video finally. I know it's been such a long time, I haven't filmed in 2 weeks. I thought I would just give myself a rest over the Christmas period. Last Christmas I was working in retail and didn't get Christmas really at all, so I just thought 2 weeks, I'm going to spend it with family and friends and loved ones, and I had a wonderful Christmas and I hope you did too. Let me know in the comment section down below what you got up to because I'd love to know. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you all of my favourite products from 2019. I know I'm totally late to the party, but I love watching favourites videos and I thought what better way to kick off 2020 than to do a favourites video. So I'm going to be including all my favourite makeup products, all my favourite skincare products. I've got a couple of body products in there. I might even have a hair care product, who knows, I can't even remember what I picked out now. But anyway, if you're interested in seeing what my favourite products were of 2019, then make sure you keep on watching. Before you do, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz, and let's crack on. So I have all my skincare, hair care and body products in here, so I think I'm going to start with that first. One thing that I did do in 2019 was completely revamp my skincare routine. I have reduced the amount of off-the-shelf skincare products and I've introduced more clinical and results-driven products into my skincare routine. And if you didn't know, my mum is a skincare specialist and she has opened up her new skincare clinic, and you absolutely need to follow her on Instagram. It's at Alison_skinologist, and she talks about loads of skincare tips every single week. And she also does treatments in her treatment room, so if you're based in Kent, definitely get in touch because she is phenomenal. She has completely revamped my skin and I just couldn't be happier with the results. So she has given me 3 skin peels, and if you don't follow me on Instagram you won't know the results that my skin has undergone. It has completely changed the texture on my skin, the fine lines on my skin. I'm way less dehydrated and have less oily skin as well. So yeah, definitely recommend using the product I'm about to tell you about. So in her skincare clinic she has taken on board a brand called Illumia MD, and it is a completely results driven brand. You cannot buy it in the shops, you can't buy it on the internet, you have to go through a skincare expert to actually purchase these products, so that means that you cannot go wrong with them. They're absolutely amazing. So if you are interested in revamping your skincare as well, make sure to get in touch with my mother at Alison_skinologist and she will be able to help you. If you are in the Kent area, definitely come around and have a chat with her. But these are the products that have completely revamped my skin. It is getting hot in here already. I feel like I get really out of breath when I do these types of videos. But anyway, so the first product that I'm going to be telling you about is the Illumia MD Hydra Boost Cream Facial Cleanser. I have quite dry skin around my forehead and around my nose. I do get a little bit oily in my T-zone, but personally I would say that's because of dehydration. So yeah, this cleanser is a beautiful cleanser. It's got a lovely texture, it's really soothing on the skin. So I use this cleanser morning and evening, and then the next product I use morning and evening is the Illumia MD Bright and Clear Solution. This is incredible. In my opinion, it's a better version of the Pixi Glow Tonic. It is a liquid exfoliator, so you can use it day and night. Because I get quite a lot of blemishes around my mouth, depending on the time of the month, then I will soak a cotton pad in this. 2 pumps is more than enough. Hold it on there for a few seconds and then you can sort of feel it tingling, but that means it's working basically. And by the next day it's completely smoothed over. So it has lactic acid in it, which my mum describes as Pac-Man, little Pac-Man chomping on the surface of your skin, and it basically removes dead skin cells. It's also got arnica in it to soothe the skin, so when I've got little blemishes around my mouth it really does help to soothe by the next day. And it basically leaves the skin like a blank canvas to absorb the amazing ingredients of the serums and the moisturisers. So absolutely love the Bright and Clear Solution. The next 2 products are what I believe have really been game changers in my skincare routine. So in the morning, after the cleanser, after the Bright and Clear, I will always go in with 3 drops of the Illumia MD Everactive C&E peptide. This stuff is incredible. So when you get this product, it looks tiny, but this has lasted me a month and I still have way more left in there. So it doesn't come with the pipette already in there. It comes with a different lid where you have to basically, it's like a push down button, and it drops in fresh vitamin C and E so that you know that this is a completely fresh product. And then you have to give it a really good shake to wake it. So this product boosts brightness and corrects any environmental damage that may have been caused by UV damage and pollution. It's got vitamin E, which is smoothing and anti-aging, and it also stimulates collagen and elasticity to the skin. I absolutely love this product, and I really feel like it's completely changed the texture of my skin. It's absolutely beautiful. So for nighttime, I'll use the cleanser, then the Bright and Clear, and then the retinol resurfacing serum 0.5. This stuff is phenomenal. So it makes the skin speed up cell turnover, and it corrects aging, acne, congestion and pigmentation. It is amazing. So I literally do 1.5 pumps of this all over the skin, and it's just incredible. It's completely resurfaced my skin, and my skin just feels and looks incredible with no makeup on, for sure, and with makeup, to be fair, if I do say so myself. So the product that I would use after the vitamin C and E in the daytime is sheer hydration. This is by far, without a doubt, my favourite skincare product of 2019. This stuff gives me the glow I have been desiring for years. It's amazing. I just love it so much. So in 2019 I really learnt the importance of SPF. SPF is so crucial for every single day. In the winter, in the summer, spring, autumn, you need it absolutely every single day of your entire life. SPF helps to reduce the rate of which anti-aging is occurring on your skin, basically. So this is a mineral SPF 40. It is a physical, not a chemical SPF, which means it literally bounces away the UV rays. So I use this SPF as my SPF and my moisturiser because it gives the most beautiful glow to the skin. This is high in antioxidants, which helps to protect against UV induced damage to the skin. So this is an absolute must. I love it so much. So yeah, absolutely love this brand, and if you're interested in trying any of the products as well, make sure you message my mum and she'll be able to help you. So that is enough about skincare. Let's put this stuff away. Actually, no, I've got one more thing. 2 more things. Oh, sorry. So I recently 2019 I discovered the brand Upcircle. Upcircle is a brand that uses repurposed materials to create skincare. So the first product that I discovered from Upcircle was their face and body scrub, which is made with repurposed coffee grounds from cafes in London, and I thought that was just such a brilliant concept for a brand. And then I got their coffee serum, which again is made from repurposed coffee grounds from cafes in London. And then I discovered this cleansing balm. So this is just, I just love the packaging on this. It is an aluminium lid with a frosted glass pot so that it's completely recyclable. It's a cleansing face balm with the fine powder of discarded apricot stones. How cool is that? And it just gives it the most beautiful smell. I love it so much. At the end of last year, I stopped using face wipes because they're absolutely terrible for the environment, and I wanted to find a cleansing balm, and a lot of people were telling me about, was it a Clinique one or Eloise, something like that, and they're just extortionately priced, so about 50 quid. And then I saw that Upcircle was producing one, and I got it, and it's only about, I think it's only £17.99 for this little pot here, and I've had this for 2 months and I still have loads left. So I just use this to melt the makeup off my skin, and then I'll just double cleanse with the Illumia MD Hydro Boost Facial Cleanser. But this just completely removes every scrap of makeup on my skin and on my eyes as well, which is why I like it. I can use it on my eyes. And then I will go in with my face halo, which I discovered this year as well. This is absolutely filthy. It's not filthy actually, it's just stained because I'm not very good at doing whitewashing. The first time my mum washed it, it completely got all the makeup out, and then I started to wash it and it's just gone crap. So I think I'm going to get some black ones just to make it look a little bit nicer. But yeah, this is actually freshly washed. I just washed it today. Yeah, these are incredible. You can actually buy these in Boots now, which is where I first bought it, and I saw them in the shop. I was like, I've been meaning to buy one of those, and it's just a pain to do it on the internet, especially if you only want to order one thing from like Beauty Bear or whatever. So I got it from Boots. Anyway, I absolutely love it. So I melt my makeup off with this, and then I take the rest off with this. You can literally use this to just take your makeup off with just water. It's amazing, this thing, but I do find the cleansing balm really does cut through the makeup and just completely dissolve it basically. So yeah, absolutely love the face halo with the Upcircle cleansing balm. Amazing combo. Shall we get on to some makeup? Or do you want to do body? Let's do body while we're here. So last year I discovered the brand Isle of Paradise. This is their fake tan. This gives the most beautiful colour. It's not orange, it's more of like an olivey undertone. It's absolutely gorgeous. I really like that it's a clear solution rather than there being guide colour. It just means that I don't get the colour on the sheets basically. It's a really, really fab tan and it lasts a really long time. I reckon I get about 5 days out of it before it starts to kind of go a little bit patchy on my hands and stuff. But I really, really like the colour of this. I get it in dark because I just think if I'm going to tan I may as well go really, really dark. So this is the Dark Glow Clear Self Tanning Mousse with colour correcting actives to even skin tone. Hello Bronze Glow. So yeah, I really, really like this brand. It's vegan friendly, cruelty free and organic. And I just really like what the brand is about. Recently they did a campaign with Megan Barton Hanson on body positivity and they had loads of beautiful women and men of different shapes, sizes, and I just thought it was amazing. So last year I probably tanned about once a month and I've still got loads left. And then I discovered the Nip and Fab tanning mitt. I really like this mitt. It's really soft. You can wash it and it goes really soft again. It comes with this little bag, which is why I really like it, because then you don't get tan everywhere or on your bathroom cupboards or whatever. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. That's what I use it with. And then I will always go in with my U-Tan coconut tanning water. I think I've loved this for a couple of years. So this isn't necessarily a 2019 favourite, but it's always a favourite with my tanning products. You put this on in the evening, in the morning you look like a bronze goddess, and I absolutely love it. I've loved it for a couple of years now. So yeah. So those are my body products. Just quickly, while I'm here, I'm going to tell you about my favourite shampoo. I've loved this for, yeah, probably about a year now. So this is the Sea Magic Pink Salt Shampoo. This is such a brilliant shampoo. It gives volume to the hair because of the salt that's in it. It's literally like big chunky grains of salt. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but I really, really love it, and it lathers up beautifully as well, so you only need a little bit. I've got really limp, crappy hair, and I just feel like it gives me a little bit of a lease of life to my hair, and I really love the smell of it, and it's completely mineral based, which is why I use it on my hair, because my scalp is super, super sensitive. If I use anything with silicone in it or harsh ingredients in it, it completely makes my scalp flare up. So this is why I use this brand for my shampoo, because it doesn't at all. It makes my scalp really normal and balanced and beautiful, and I love the packaging as well. I think it's really lovely, and the smell of it is great. What's it smell like again? Like citrus minty sort of smell. It's really, really lovely. Oh, okay, now onto makeup, which is probably why you're all here. So shall we start off with Complexion products? I have two favourite foundations. I'm wondering if you can guess what they are. Shout it out with me. L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. This is 100% my number one for most of the year last year. I absolutely love this product. It is a medium to full coverage. It's more on the demi-matte side, so you still do get a little bit of a glow with it, especially towards the end of the day. When your natural oils come through, it looks beautiful, doesn't break down. And I just absolutely love the way that it lasts on my skin. It's really, really long lasting all day. I could wear it for 16 hours when I used to work really long hours in London, and it would still look freshly applied by the end of the day. It's an absolutely phenomenal foundation. This is definitely one to buy. It's about £10 and it's absolutely amazing. I use the shade 200. It's definitely a little bit too dark for me, but I really like the colour of it on me. So yeah, 110% would recommend that product. And then towards the end of the year, I discovered the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour hydrating foundation. If I haven't gone on enough about this foundation, you have not been watching me enough. I absolutely love this foundation. In fact, I've done a foundation wear test for both of these products, so make sure you check the description box down below and you'll find the all-day wear test that I did for both of these products. This foundation is just an absolute dream. It's amazing for winter because the formula is super, super hydrating, so most of us get much dry skin in the winter, and this just makes your skin look so glowy and beautiful. It lasts a really long time. Neither of these foundations sit in my smile lines, which is a massive plus for me because a lot of foundations do, because I'm very expressive on my face and my forehead. And yeah, it's just such a beautiful formula. So yeah, really 100% would recommend this foundation. Next up is a concealer I've absolutely been loving since it was launched. I think it was launched in August. It's in my professional makeup kit, and it's also in my personal makeup kit, which means I absolutely love it. It is my ride or die concealer. It is the K Stay Naked Concealer. This concealer isn't like no other concealer I've ever worn in my life. It is incredible. It gives more of a, it's actually quite a full coverage concealer, to be honest, so you really only need a little bit, and a little bit really does go a long way. So I literally only put the concealer from here and it spreads all the way up to my temples, and that is truly amazing. So like I say, a little bit really does go a long way. I've been using this since August non-stop. I have a real huge problem with creasing underneath my eyes, and as long as I've set it with a good powder, then I'm good to go for the whole day. Yeah, I just absolutely love this concealer, and that takes a lot for me to say because I'm so fussy with concealers. It comes in a phenomenal 25 shade range, and I use the shade 40 NY as a direct match, and to brighten up a little bit I would use the 30 NY. Next product is this Nip and Fab Sticks. Oh, I always find it so difficult to say this. Nip and Fab Fix Sticks Definition Stick in the shade Golden Tan. I wear this almost every single day and I still have so much product left. I got this in the £5 sale that they do every now and again, and I would 100% buy more of these because, in fact, I think I've got one in my professional makeup kit as well. Yeah, absolutely love the formulation of this. It is the most perfect colour. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's a really nice, almost like sheeny sort of formula as well, so it gives a nice glow to the cheeks. I always put this underneath my powder bronzer as well, just to give it a little bit of an oomph, meaning I don't have to use as much powder bronzer, so my skin doesn't look as powdery. So as you can see, I've got it on today, and just a small amount of powder bronzer on top just to set it in place, and my skin looks nice and glowy, and I absolutely love it. I wear this on less foundation days as well, if that makes sense. So even if I've got hardly anything on my skin, I'll always go in with this just to bronze my skin up a little bit. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. The shape of it as well is perfect because you literally need to do one stripe rather than quite a lot. Yeah, it's a good product. Now onto my powder products. So I've got 4 powder products. Let's start off with my favourite bronzer. As we all know, if you didn't see, last year I went to New York with Jack. He took me for hitting 1,000 subscribers. What a gem, I know. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer is a total win for me. I absolutely love this bronzer. As you can tell, I've really hit pan. I'm proper scraping the edges now. But last year I found out they now stock in Boots, so I'll definitely be going to Boots when I run out completely. It's just the perfect shade. It's got a slight sheen to it. It's not too cool, it's not too warm. I've got it on today. I absolutely love it. I use it with a big old Zoeva brush and I just whack it all over because it is the perfect shade for me. I use the shade Bronzer and it just smells amazing. As you probably all know from all the YouTubers that talk about this bronzer, it smells amazing. Absolutely love it. So the next one is one that I discovered again in 2019. I was using this at the age of 17, 6 years ago, and I rediscovered it and I still have tons of it left. It is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I've got it on today on the very tops of my cheekbones. It just makes the skin look so wet and gorgeous and glowy. And I have been using this for the last 4 months again, and I still have tons of it left. Again, I bought this for my professional makeup kit, which means I absolutely love it. So yeah, really love the tone of this, and it, like I said, it's not too shimmery. It just makes the skin look wet and glossy and glowy, and I absolutely love it. Next up is my favourite blush from 2019. I went to the Morphe store in Birmingham I was on a work trip, and I went to Birmingham in the station, and I bought the Morphe Blush Trio in Pop of Coral, and these are the colours of it. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got 2 mattes here and a shimmer in the middle, so I just whack them all on the brush and just put them on the apples of my cheeks and feather backwards into the bronzer, and I just absolutely love the shade of it. Anything with coral, peachy tones, I'm so for. In a blusher, I really love blush, and I feel like blush was a real comeback last year. So yeah, really love this. And I just recently actually bought the Morphe blush palette 8W, which is the warm one, and you get 3 highlighters on the top there and then 5 blushes, and I've been using this a lot and I really love it. And then last year I discovered the way to keep your creases at bay is to use a loose setting powder. So as you know, I always use my Maybelline Matte Maker, which is a pressed powder, underneath my eyes first, and then I'll go in and bake literally for about 30 seconds with the I Heart Revolution Peach Loose Powder. I love this. And again, I recently bought, it's literally a theme going on here, but again, I recently bought this for my professional makeup kit because it's £5 and you get so much product in here, and I've had it for what? A month or 2 now, and I still have so much left in here. I reckon this is going to last me another year because there's so much in there. And I just apply a little bit, just very close to my lash line where most of my creasing happens, with a sponge, and it just completely keeps my creases at bay. If you haven't seen that video, then I will link it in the description box down below for you to check out. But yeah, it's just a crazy good powder, and it's £5 for all of that goodness. So, and I love the packaging as well, it's so cute. So yeah, this is definitely a win for me. 3 products left. We're getting there, guys, we're getting there. My favourite palette of 2019 overall is 100% the Tati Beauty palette by Tati Westbrook. This woman is a queen. I completely look up to her. She is so honest, so unbiased, and such a great YouTuber and inspiration to me, and to have her palette in my hands just means so much to me because she is such an inspiration and she seems like such a kind woman, and I really respect her. So this is the Tati Beauty Volume 1 Textured Neutrals palette, and I mean, how could you not be in love with that? So you've got the matte row, sequin, metallic and glitter row, and then you've got all of these colour stories that have all the different textures, and I just absolutely love this palette. I have used it non-stop, and this palette will not be going in my professional makeup kit. This is my personal palette that I use every single day, and I absolutely love it. I love playing with all the different textures, especially the glitter. The glitter is so eye-catching. I love it so much. So yeah, and it's a great one because it's got a huge mirror on the top as well. And yeah, I just, every time I look at it, I'm just like, oh, it's just so beautiful. I just love it so much. It's got all the colours that I would wear, all of them. I would wear every single one of those colours at once if I could. But no, it's absolutely stunning, and I'm so glad that I purchased it and got it on time. And yeah, I think I've got 2 videos on it now. One of them is 3 looks using this one palette, and the other one was a New Year's Eve cat eye sort of look. So again, I will link that down in the description box down below. But yeah, this is by far, without a doubt, my favourite palette probably so far in the entire years that I've done makeup. I'm going to put it out there. I really love it. So yeah, definitely recommend this palette. And she's coming out with something on Friday. I'm so excited. 2 more products. Brows. I have fallen back in love with using pear soap for my eyebrows. So I chopped up a big pear soap, which is probably about, I don't know, 60-70p. I chopped it up and put it in one of these travel pots so that I can take it around with me and it's less messy. I've got one for my kit and one for me, and yeah, I just spritz it with a bit of Nip and Fab primer water and run a spoolie in it and brush it through my brows, and then I'm out the door. That is literally all I do because I feel like my brows are quite full now. The only thing I need to do really is put a brow gel through it that colours them a little bit so that it looks like I've got fuller brows. But yeah, fallen back in love with pear soap for my eyebrows because it is a cheaper version than soap brows that everyone has gone crazy for, and also a cheaper version of Subversion Lash Primer by Urban Decay, which I was using for my brows, which I found quite silly because it was about, what, £17.50 for a lash primer, when really I could just have this for 60p. So yeah, pear soap, make sure you get the transparent one because if you've got one with a colour on it, it's going to leave a colour in your brows. So yeah, transparent one is the best one. And then last but not least, my favourite lashes of 2019. I've got 2 brands I absolutely love. First one is the Prima Lashes in Style Holly. I absolutely love these lashes. These in particular because you get 5 for, I think, £10. And if you're a professional makeup artist, you get 60% off. So yeah, these are absolutely beautiful. I have used these for the majority of the year. A lot of my looks, I have used these lashes because they're just beautiful. They're really long, really fluttery, actually quite natural looking, even though they are super long. They look quite terrifying in the box, but on they look lovely. I might insert a couple of pictures where I'm wearing them, and you can see that they aren't very intimidating, and £10 for 5 pairs, you can't go wrong. So yeah, love, love, love these lashes. And then at the end of the year, I discovered the brand Lash Library London, and I actually won a competition where I won 7 pairs, and that is how I discovered the brand. My favourite are Love Story and Fantasy, I think. I'm definitely going to be stocking up soon because I've almost run out of them all because I've worn them to death at the end of the year. But yeah, absolutely love this brand, and they're one of those brands that are really, really supportive. Actually, both of these brands are super supportive. Prima Lash featured me on their Instagram the other day on their top 20 makeup artists, which I thought was bloody amazing because they've got so many followers. And then a more local lash brand is Lash Library London, and they feature me all the time, and they're so sweet. And yeah, definitely need to support both these brands because they have such beautiful lashes, and oh, I just love a lash. It just completes the look. Of course, I'm not afraid to just wear mascara in most days, but when you want to wear a lash, you want to wear a good pair of lashes, and these definitely have great lashes. So that is it, you guys. These are my favourite products of 2019, and I cannot wait to discover more amazing products in 2020. Let me know your guys' favourite products from 2019, your #1 foundation, your #1 palette. Let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to know and have chats with you guys, and even find some new products that I should try. That would be amazing. So if you enjoyed this video, you guys, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.